Welcome to SOW Ignition, live from Rapid City, South Dakota. This is the last show before SOW Straightaway. And we are getting things started with an SOW Ignition Championship match. Bray Windham is taking on Death Panther.
And this has all the makings of an absolute banger. This honestly feels like the first time in a minute where Death Panther could be in trouble. Could be the first real time we're seeing him defend against someone who could actually take this title from him, instead of just a bunch of guys that we know Death Panther can beat.
Yeah, Bray Windham, though he didn't come out as the Nightmare, definitely a big threat. Makes you wonder, like, I don't think, from what the last time I talked to Bray, which is very uncommon, it seems the Nightmare is not a choice, it's a feeling. Don't ask me what the hell that means.
I mean, I'll just take your word for it and say, all right, thanks, Bray. Thanks for the insight, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, I wish he had been a little more specific, but, you know, you get what you get. It's always so weird seeing this guy come out with his belt around his waist. I just don't know. I don't know what compelled him to come here and come after Aaron and the Ignition Championship so hard when he barely uses it.
It's very strange, right? But at the same time, like, you know, the Paradise, how much resistance have they faced? While the Ignition Championship could have been like a get-out-of-jail-free card if something went awry, but I mean, to the group's credit, again, we don't know really what their motives are or why they're all really aligned with each other, but they kind of run roughshod over the entire SOW roster.
Yeah, I mean, as it stands, it's really only our top titles that aren't in their hands, both on the men's and women's side. They've got the National, the World Tag, the Ignition, even the Women's National now, all around their waists. I think the only member of the group that doesn't have gold or silver is, well, Hermes.
Fuck him. I'll say it. I'm still angry.
I don't really know how to feel. I'm just wondering what happened. Oh my god, not already! Sweet
oh my god!
Dream! Into
Good
the
night!
cover! 1, 2! No, okay, no, not even a 2. Jesus.
A 1.9 from a Sweet Dream? An elevator one at that?
Yeah, I don't.
What is this man made of?
I mean, Death Panther's always been terrifying in ring. It's why I felt like he was Kevin Daniels' #1 calling card. This was the man you could always rely on to get the job done. Only a few able to keep him down for very long. But even then, knowing as much about him and seeing as much of his career as I have and as I do, that goes above and beyond. Oh. Grabbing a light too.
Oh.
Got stopped by Bray. Now Bray's grabbed something but gets stopped. Looks like it was a kendo stick. Now it's a kendo stick from Death Panther, but instead he puts it down. Guess he couldn't lift Bray with hands full.
I'm very surprised that that didn't get super violent out there on the outside. Not surprising that these two groups, well, these two men from their respective groups were willing to go that extreme this early.
Oh yeah, not shocking at all. I guess the only surprising thing is Death Panther felt like he needed to grab a weapon this early.
But is it a need or is it a want?
You know,
I think there's two distinct differences there with how he's wrestling this match, because he can easily just say, "Oh, let's just beat the shit out of each other out here," because your little group, whenever they do talk, which is rare, keeps running their mouth about the Paradise.
Yeah, that's fair. If this was Trent Taylor in the ring, I could say for sure it's just a want, because he never gives a shit. He just wants to hit you and hurt people.
Right.
But with usually there's some measure of motive with Death Panther. Then again, I have seen him beat the shit out of rookies for no reason. Reminds me of a certain lonely warrior. Oh! Rollover net breaker from Bray. Gets caught with a double knee buster. For those at home who don't understand the Lonely Warrior reference, I am, of course, referring to Minoru Suzuki, whose song famously says, I have to be a lonely warrior tonight. As well as it more famously says, Kaze ni nare, but we don't have the rights to that, so I can't really sing it here.
I'm glad you explained that for the folks at home, because I was also drawing a blank, so shout out. I was like, oh! Ruining my jokes with a pinfall, but only a 2.
Into a backslide. Yeah, there's a lot of people who watch SOW who have not seen that much of Japanese wrestling before.
Most wrestling fans, honestly. But,
At least the ones in this side of the world.
Yep.
Oh, Tiger Driver! Or I guess in his case, the Panther Driver. But again, only a 2 there, and then gets hit with a shoulder breaker. Bray goes up top, elbow drop. But gets caught with the bleak future bomb. Kicks out.
Oh, a kick out. Okay. Bray kind of taken a bit of a beating as this one's went on, but so far he's doing well to hang in there.
Yeah, he's keeping pace. I mean, he's been hit with a few big moves now, so that's slowing him down. There's a butterfly suplex, but the rope's right in the range. Bray gets them immediately, starts wailing away with the punches. Oh, sweet dream! What the fuck?
What? I can't tell if that's just pure aura or just disrespect from our Ignition champion.
He just sat up. That's a page right out of Windham's book. And the breakdown! And it's over!
Did Death Panther just out-mind game Bray?
I think so.
Wow. Oh, all right.
Bray on his way
he left me speechless because he's got things to say.
Seems so. I mean, as much as I hate to admit it, I have never not enjoyed a Death Panther match. Sounds like the fans are pretty strongly against him, though. Not that I blame them.
Not for everything he's done this year.
Oh,
all right. Don't tell us. That's fine.
Yeah.
We didn't want to know anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Kevin Daniels.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to make of that, but I don't think I'm going to have time to pause and think about it, because following up from the heartless Death Panther is the Queen Chaos herself, Daya Keaton.
And this is a big rankings match here in the women's division, as we are about to be on the road to victory lane in just a few more days. And right now, as we're entering that final stretch of the season, not that every win or loss hasn't mattered all year, but if you're trying to get yourself an opportunity to compete at our biggest stage, these wins and losses mean more now than they ever have.
Yeah, that's for sure. And it's, right now, I think Eve is looking the most for this victory, these pushes. She had a rough early goings of the season. However, I don't know if any match in her prior career has been as rough as this one is going to be. She's up against somebody who is just as powerful, if not more so. Which is the one attribute that Eve usually gets to flaunt over her opponents, that strength that she has.
Yeah, it's a neutralized in this one. Like, this is basically a meat match.
Yeah, for the women's division. Eve is gonna have to find an avenue to attack from that Daya can't match. And I don't know, I mean, that's gonna be incredibly difficult to do, given Daya's years of experience in the industry. This is essentially a powerhouse veteran against a powerhouse, I don't want to say rookie, but you know, somebody who's still growing as a wrestler.
Yeah, she's definitely not green enough, aside from retired, to call herself a rookie, but...
Ooh, nice. Showing, right as you say that, some of that sense that you get as you grow as a wrestler, dodging that attempt from Daya to get her into a Cazadora. We know that Daya likes to set up those Cazadoras so she can stomp right on your fucking chest.
Yeah.
A bit of technical wrestling from the two of these.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to choke out Eve as well. So I mean, but I guess it's just doing damage.
Speaking of stomping on your chest.
Yeah. Oh, Eve goes to the outside, and surprisingly, Daya goes in, even though Eve was going to follow. Normally, Daya would happily stay on the outside where things can get a little more, mind the pun, chaotic.
Yeah, and Daya's just kind of, she keeps egging Eve on for harder and harder blows.
You know, end up with a collapsed lung if she doesn't stop. Eve, I mean, you can hear those strikes, the impact.
And
the hand to the chest.
Eventually shoves Eve backwards.
That was a bit of a statement there. Kind of like a, oh god. Oh boy, we know where this is going!
Cannonball! Ooh, armbar. Right off the rope bounce. Gave Eve no time to adjust. Shows that Daya has already caught on to Eve's ability to read what she's doing. It doesn't mean you can dodge 2 feet to the face, though.
No, I mean, you can, but it's not easy. We've seen competitors do it, and great feats of athleticism, and now Daya says, all right, well, since you're on the ground, I'll put my 2 feet in your face.
Literally. And there's one.
Oh my god. We're just going feet to face, and this is not on our premium website, so sorry folks, you're not going to get much better than that.
No. Snap suplex from Daya. So far, this has been a bit of a brawl rather than any kind. I haven't seen pretty much any big moves. It's just multiple different strikes and then a few holds here, like this.
Yeah, there's been like a sprinkle of technical and submission wrestling kind of mixed in, but these two women are just trying to beat each other up.
There's that coconut crusher.
I was waiting for a technical wrestling sequence to break out a la King vs. Big Show from 2005, just because I jinxed it.
That would be funny. Series of blows in the corner. Catches her. And now, Gourd Buster. Off the ropes. Big knee drop.
The guy gets right back up.
Suplex for suplex here.
How about...
Oh my god! A gourd buster of her own and just dropped her with it.
Yeah, we are just literally trading moves here.
Both of these women filled with the same level of power moves, showing them off on one another.
And she has until 5, but it looks like Daya actually gets her to roll off.
Oh no.
Oh
There's the
God.
back elbow.
The second verse is the same as the first.
Cannonball! Again. Oh, now it's Daya or Eve with the boot to the face to Daya.
I'm just waiting for Eve to do a cannonball.
Right? Instead, she hits a water wheel drop. Running power slam from Daya Keaton. But Eve manages to get back up. Daya wasn't even able to get a pin off of that. And she's still calling for more.
Daya's having a good time in this one.
I think this is the first time somebody's been able to go blow for blow with her like this. Jesus!
Oh my god. And a deserving flex after tossing Daya Keaton like a sack of potatoes. And now Eve gets tossed like a sack of potatoes.
They really are just going move for move here at this point. Feels like every time one of them does something, the other one's like, I can do that too.
Literally.
Nice exploder out of the corner, and now Daya back to saying, all right, keep giving me these.
Maybe Daya's having too much fun.
Maybe, as she stiff blocks that lariat.
She caught flush with a kick, a roundhouse kick, and actually had her days for a moment. Eve actually caught her properly with that one, but can she capitalize? And she gets punched right in the mouth. So probably not.
Big drop kick followed by one to the back of the head. But it's Eve up first. Sends Daya to the corner. Eve, back elbow, catches Daya, and now Gaelic throws it. Oh my God!
What is happening tonight?
She gets up just in time to counter, but can't recover, can't capitalize either.
Is there something in the South Dakota air that's got people just no-selling finishers tonight?
Jesus, that had to just be a burst of adrenaline from Daya Keaton. She's caught the arms! Mad World! But Eve kicks out! Tiger suplex! And again! And now it's Eve! TKO! And Daya's still asking for more!
Are you kidding me?
God's last gift! No!
Oh, will she tap? He's heading to the ropes.
Yeah, made it there. Didn't tap out to that arm bar. Super kick! Oh my God, what a brain buster! And Daya catches package pile driver for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, what a can we have another one of these, please?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I'd take 10 more of those. Holy shit. Well, we know that this is not necessarily the main event, but, you know, it's right before it, the precursor to the main event of Straightaway. Ryan Richardson.
That's my main.
Yeah, Ryan Richardson is going to be meeting up tonight with his challenger, Hideaki Kurata.
Going to be an absolute banger of a match this Saturday. Make sure you guys do not miss Straightaway Live. It is going to be absolutely insane. The road to victory lane begins, and this man is in line to guide us down the path to our biggest show of the year. If he can survive this man, his challenger.
Yeah, I mean, this should be his last title defense before Victory Lane, if we go by how things went last year.
Yep. Well, the board of directors wants to lock in that Victory Lane main event essentially right away, with the Final 20 circuit happening on Saturday as well.
Yep. Which will be, of course, the main event of Straightaway. And for those who may not have seen, Hideaki Kurata earned this shot by defeating Ali Nagadomi last month at Pit Stop to become the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship.
Shocked everybody.
Oh, absolutely. Blew my mind. And it means that for the first time, I think Ryan is going to be fully on his toes. Even though obviously he's had some time to figure out who his opponent is going to be, there's no way he could have been prepared to have to face Hideaki any more than, after Pit Stop.
Yeah.
So he's had to spend the last 3 weeks, I'm sure, cramming to prepare for this. Of course, he's bringing up their similarities, something that another world champion did with Ryan as well, bringing up the similarities of having lost to Ali only to later come back and defeat him. But now he's talking about the differences. And it's a bit of a hard to argue comparison.
Ryan kind of going in on this man.
A little bit.
And, well, we thought there was not a good argument against it, and then here comes a good argument against it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to argue with that. He was a former WWSL World Heavyweight Champion, and while I don't want to say that title means more than our belt means, the world, but it is a title with more history.
Well, there was no way he was going to sit back there and listen to this. This man is salty and deservedly so.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can't exactly say I'm surprised that he is not going to sit in the back and let these two just continue to talk. I can't say I was expecting him to come out. Fans pretty happy to see him, I guess. I mean, they've never really booed Ali, so.
Well, now that he works here, it's a little easier to cheer for him.
That's true.
Well, to be fair, Ali, you probably could have just not put your defense up for grabs, but I digress.
Yeah, I mean, wrestlers' pride comes before their fall, always.
Yep.
But it sounds like Nagadomi, similar to Caster, is declaring for the Final 20, and also, just like Caster, declaring he is going to win it. Oh?
The champion, huh? And do you hear that? Do you hear the sounds of true greatness making her way to the ring, racing the middle of nowhere, South Dakota with her presence, the biggest star to ever enter this entire state, fighting for her damn life because Sarah is a lesbian, mind you. The former greatest SOW Women's World Champion, this is so more icon, took everything from her, literally, in every way, shape, and form. Bea Quinn!
I got to admit, fair from you. You gave Aiko her flowers. I have nothing to say.
I can't argue against it, damn it. Aiko, I had a quote at the beginning of this year that I did not realize would have the weight that it does on Aiko's team. I said, Kimura Aiko has awoken. Might be the most accurate thing to ever escape my lips.
As of this... I shouldn't say as of this week, because technically it hasn't quite happened yet. But in 2 days' time, this Saturday, Aiko will match the record set by Caster Leakton in 238 days as champion. If she makes it out with the title still around her waist from her match at Straightaway, she will officially be the longest reigning champion, period, in all of SOW.
Yeah, just proving my point.
Yeah, literally.
a little extra. Yeah, come on, Aiko is awoken. You can fucking say that again. The exclamation mark, maybe.
Yeah, 236 days right now, will be 238 come straight away. And all she'll have to do is retain over Nephthys. And she will be immediately guaranteed at least 239.
And well, you know, we haven't really talked about it on TV, but of course I will be on some planned time off from SOW for this weekend's show. So even though I won't be there to witness it live, I will say I am rooting for Kimura Aiko on that one because I am legally obligated to boo Nephthys.
Fair enough. Of course, there is more going on the straightaway card. As you guys saw just a moment ago, we have Hideaki Kurata versus Ryan Richardson. The final 20 circuit is obviously the main event, as it will always be every year. Jesus, what a DDT!
And then she stalked her for a good minute. Oh, wait a minute. Hey. I was going to say, I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily wise or if that's bait for Bea to use the chair and cost herself her job.
It could be the latter, honestly. Though Ha-eun's known for mind games like a few other wrestlers here in SOW, always playing around with their opponents. Similarly to Bea.
So help me God, if she fucking sits up, I'm taking a bitch maker, I might crash out.
I don't think she'll be doing that. As much of mind games as she is, I think she is a little less resilient than Death Panther and Daya Keaton.
I would imagine so, but again, something might be in the air here in South Dakota. We don't know for sure.
Possibly, for sure. Few other things happening on that card. There will be a Women's National Championship title defense. We don't know who the challenger is going to be, but it'll be, oh my God! Cracked her over the skull, but Bea recovered quickly. I was saying that it'll be one of 4 women who are competing on the Overclock card in a Tornado tag match. We also, of course, have Aaron and Hermes. Bea went for the chair, but
she realized,
yeah, she realized pretty quickly that she probably shouldn't use it.
I would be devastated if that's how this ended in SOW for Bea Quinn. Fired via disqualification is a crazy headline.
That would be a interesting situation. I don't even think Hera would be happy about it, honestly.
No, I would imagine she'd probably come out here and say this match is probably going to continue.
That's no DQ.
Yeah. Straight up Teddy Long style, holla holla playa. Yeah, calling timeout? Although she's just shitting on her a little bit. Okay, I see.
Yeah,
I see. That's the Bea Quinn I know and love to watch. But every time we've seen her lately, she's not been able to showboat nearly as much. But against a woman who's known for showboating herself, it fits.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Things are continuing to move along here.
Oh, danger!
Dropped her near it, but not quite on it. Probably trying to avoid, even though generally refs don't call DQs, she probably doesn't want to risk it too much.
No. And while this isn't a Nightmare Open, Do is still searching for all those 10 wins to challenge Chimera Aiko again.
Yes. Yes, she needs I think 4 more? 5 more? Something like that.
She's about halfway or a little over halfway regardless, which, you know, probably not happening as quickly as she would have liked it to, but hey, put her down! Put her down! Oh my god, I'm getting dizzy. Just watch.
So is she.
10 minutes gone.
Well, we're now 10 minutes into this, and the only other 2 matches I haven't mentioned for the straightaway card are the National Heavyweight Championship. As you all have seen, Maita Daichi has declared that he will face Byron, and Byron has accepted the challenge. And of course, Disruption will be taking on Death Row for the World Tag Team Championships. As Bea roars.
Really, I will say, like, I feel like I say this every time we talk about a card these days, but might be one of our strongest cards top to bottom on paper alone.
Definitely.
It's up there with Ricky Lynn and world record.
Yeah, it's definitely got a very stacked setup. The matches that have drawn the most interest through social media, as Bea sets up for the Sling Blade.
Oh.
Here we go, is she gonna hit it? And yeah, Sling Blade goes up top, gonna drop the double knees. But the match that people have been talking about the most online, of course, with very little surprise ever since it was revealed and announced, is Aaron versus Hermes.
Yeah. I mean, it's no surprise I'm a big Aaron Payne guy, right? I think I have been since
Day one.
since day one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll hear from him a little later tonight. But so far, no rope breaks announced for that match because Hermes wants to truly humiliate Aaron after he made him tap out last year. Regardless of Aaron's opinion on it, the ref's decision was made final. So
yeah, we'll have to see just how things go in that regard. As Bea continues to, oh, wait a minute!
Oh my god! Prettier! What? Why did she start using that?
2! No!
Oh my god.
Unprettier, very rare move from Bea Quinn. For those who don't know, that was actually her original finisher back in Glory.
I'm surprised is she paying homage to her time in Glory, or is she just reaching into her bag even? Fighting for her career in SOW.
Goes back after the chair, ref immediately looks at her and Bea's like, fine, I'll put it down.
She was hearing voices in her head. Telling her to take Do's head off with the chair, but there's another move you have in Arsenal that can do the very same thing. Oh my god!
Lock the plank!
But Do cannot capitalize.
Well, Ha-eun unable to get through there. And now Bea.
She was thinking about it for a second.
Got the neck! Wait a minute! Oh my god! Do's not moving her arms! The ref is checking, and I think Do just failed to make the count there.
Wow. Wow. Okay, Aaron.
Yeah, I mean, we had some vitriol from Hermes last week, and now some from Aaron in response. Not very surprising, honestly. I mean, Hermes pretty much denounced Aaron's entire friendship as an attempt to get towards Hermes' world title. And I mean, you know, if you were a genuine friend, you would feel some type of way about that as well. So,
yeah, it just seems like that friendship is dead and buried on both sides. I do not see a path where they reconcile after everything that's been said. I mean, you know, it's not uncommon that feuds and friendships get nasty in professional wrestling, but I mean, these two have went for the throat from the second that Aaron told the world who Beelzebub was.
Yep. But right now, as we pivot towards what's going on right here in this ring, at this moment, in the genesis of Tonicuddy versus Atomico.
I was gonna say, what the hell?
I watched the video on that earlier. He does a pause after every line. It was, anyways. Tony Lee versus Atomico going on here on SOW Ignition.
This is another one of those like full circle moments. These two guys. Of course, Tony Lee no longer in a tag team, mind you, but we've seen these guys wrestle plenty in tag team matches.
Don't even forget that they technically, at one point, both answered an Ignition Open challenge from Aaron. Same exact time.
Byron didn't forget that.
No, he kind of made fun of Tony for that.
Now both guys just trying to get some momentum. Again, like I talked about earlier in the show, getting that momentum, you know, late season. National championship matches are there's still plenty to take place between now and the end of the year.
Oh, absolutely. We have at least one more guaranteed to be happening after the current autumn draft. There will be an Ignition Championship match, National Heavyweight Championship match on Victory Lane. And there's likely to be one before that as well, given Byron will only be at his 5th defense on autumn draft. And if he loses and Maita or Daichi becomes the new champion, I'm sure he'll want to get a defense in before Victory Lane as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, like we've talked about a few times now, I don't think there's going to be a single other person who holds the national title that's going to do what Caster did. They're going to get their 6 wins, and they're going to cash that belt in.
I can imagine, honestly, while I think that is probably true for the majority of the roster, there are a few people I can imagine that would be happy to sit on that title like Caster did. Just because it does lead to a higher payday, and cashing it in doesn't lead to a guaranteed world title around your waist. Some people just, you know, they're not quite there at the confidence level, or maybe they're just too comfortable. You know, wrestlers are a different breed. Some of them are a little happy to sit around and show up and wrestle for the United States Championship for no reason every few months, and then disappear.
5 minutes gone.
I wonder who that could be possibly in reference to. I don't know.
Yeah, not one of my favorite wrestlers, no, definitely.
No, that'd be crazy.
Right now, though...
Abandon the whole gimmick and everything, too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't tell you how sick I am of it.
Well, you know who's not abandoning their gimmicks? Tony Lee and Atomico.
No, Tony Lee is the Draconis still to this day, and Atomico, the nuclear flyer. Bro hits that U238 and thinks the match is, oh my god, instant kick out there. Goes for that roll up Tony manages to get free. Atomico pushing him across the ring. Body slam. Kick to the back. Kick to the leg. Where's the kick to the chest? Oh, gets blocked by an elbow.
I was gonna say, come on. I go for all the kicks. Oh, he's doing a little dancey dance in the corner.
Oh, elbow to the chin, but immediately again, and then another one. Sends him to the corner. Boom! Jeez, these elbows from Tony.
Hey, Tony took that little idol, it's not really a dance, literally, but took Atomico waiting in the corner a little personally, but now Atomico turning the tides once more, getting a string of kicks and strikes together, now sending Tony to the outside, and there's that Atomico offense that we are used to seeing. It really just breaks out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's explosive. Might be why he calls himself Atomico.
I mean, you know, just it makes sense. You can even say it tracks.
Yeah, that indeed does track like a train. Okay, that was corny, I'll admit it.
Alright, Taz.
I was thinking more Albert. No, A-Train.
Anyway, yeah, no, I know. Well, the corny joke was why I called you Taz.
Yeah, but then that made me think of, you know,
Another corny joke, brother?
Yeah, from another wrestler of that era.
I think you mean more Tensai. What are you talking about?
No, that's 2000s.
You're one and the same.
It was Giant Bernard before that. Do you want me to call him that?
Damn.
Better not.
Oh, rope break grab by Atomico. Smart ring awareness.
Yep, very good as always. Big enziguri, but Tony back up. Rolling elbow. Into a cover. No time wasted. 2. No. Hurricane Rana gets a 2. Kicks. Series of them into a drop kick.
All the kicks, yes! More!
I think you're gonna get what you're asking for. Here he comes! Big drop kick! But Atomico gets shut down by a massive elbow strike. Now Tony off the ropes! Sliding elbow! Back of the head! 1, 2, no! Again, in that series of kicks into the drop kick, Tony Lee back up, but stunned. Atomico's series of super kicks. And another one.
God, 4 consecutive thrust kicks into a deep pin, but only a 2.
Tony brings him to the center, picks him up.
Oh my God.
Dragon Flame Driver!
But he is feeling the effects of all the strikes and kicks from Atomico in this match. But maybe he's going for second!
Flame Driver! 2 now, 3!
Counting is hard!
Sometimes.
But Tony Lee wins. That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was good. Had to hit 2 Dragon Flame Drivers to get the win there.
Make me feel at least like fire. It seems I can find a place to go. There's a world.
All right. Well, this is the other big world title match happening this Saturday. And of course, we're going to see Aiko and Nephthys talk things out before they have their match. See, Aiko now repping a shirt with SOW on the logo, or on the chest, the SOW logo on the chest.
gave her props earlier, so I'm not going to do it again.
Oh, I think that was the Shining logo on the back of the shirt. Repping both the company and her team, her faction. That's what it's called. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a glory jacket from Nephthys? And an SOW shirt underneath.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Interesting. Repping her former company and her current company here.
I can think of a certain someone whose eyes probably just roll all the way into space.
Aiko always quick to give props to whoever she can.
Even though she is on another level from everyone else this year, but you know, she's humble about it at least.
Always has been. Oh, or maybe not quite as humble. I guess at this point, you know, might be a little fair to lose a bit of that humility.
She's earned it. We'll allow it. We'll allow it.
Whoa, and definitive about it too.
Until I see something to make me disagree with her, I mean, let her speak truth.
You know? Oh, calling for a second Grand Prix win.
Well, yeah, Aiko's so humble, proceeds to talk the most shit we've ever heard her talk.
I don't know where her... What? This is a new attitude from Nephthys.
So,
she sounds kind of extremely pissed off.
whoa. Watch your fucking mouth, huh?
I didn't know she was harboring this much irritation towards Aiko.
Well, see, Aiko has moved on to the company she currently works for, and Nephthys literally cannot let Glory go. And we're seeing that.
Wait, is she talking about Kazumi right now?
5 minutes gone.
My jaw hit the floor. Where's this Nephthys been? Even though I don't like the Bea Quinn digs here. Man, if she's been able to spit like this whole time, she's been holding back on us.
This is very new for me. This is not at all the Nephthys I remember from Glory or from, obviously, her time here at SOW.
She's basically calling her Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jesus.
for a direct comparison for those at home, I mean, she's basically saying that there's a new version of the Click here in SOW.
Jesus. Jesus. Is there something she has to say that isn't scathing?
I mean, personally, if I'm Aiko, I'm slapping the taste out of her mouth.
I think Aiko might be a little too kind for that, and right now she looks a little too shocked. I don't know if she knows what to do.
What good is kindness doing you right now? It's embarrassing you on national television in South Dakota, of all places.
Oh my God. And Nephthys just walks away.
Things I'll never know. 'Cause everywhere I go, there's nowhere I belong.
All right, well, after Nephthys just kind of dropped the fucking bomb on us, it's time to move on to our main event. This is
That was a lot.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know what to say. There's been so much that's happened today that has left me completely speechless, and that might be the biggest of it all. Christ.
I mean, look, Aiko's speechless. We're sitting here saying, Aiko being humble and then she wasn't, and then Nephthys being kind and then she wasn't. I'm afraid of what else we have time to jinx here in this broadcast.
Mars
This is
Namor
our main event.
let's jinx that Mars Namor will lose, you know? Maybe we can make sure Avery isn't in the final 20.
Yeah, because this man doesn't work here!
He is actually, I'd like to update the crowd. He has refused 3 different offers. And always comes in with that fucking ROW shirt.
Just to piss me off.
Can somebody take that from him before he comes in? Can we force an SOW shirt onto this man? I don't think we can. I think we get in trouble. Well, here we go. Mars Namor is our last bastion here against Avery Edwards, getting into the final 20 and potentially earning a shot in the main event of Victory Lane. I think I've had enough of Avery Edwards. As much as I did like him in ROW, and I think he's a great performer, I think I've had enough of him on our pay-per-views.
We're going to be in complete agreement on that every time.
It's funny because he's been on one of our pay-per-views. That was enough. Mars kicked away by Avery. Throws him to the corner. Just throw him into the turnbuckle real hard with any kind of power bomb. Maybe cause a quick end to this match. Nice. Got hit with a big belly to belly, but immediately rolled through it and hit a standing suplex style body slam. But Avery slips back in the ring before Mars can bring the fight to him on the outside. Mars sends him back to the corner. Goes for a quick cover. Come on, 3. Oh.
I don't know if there's a better person than Mars to just, ruin Avery's day and keep him out of our company a little bit longer.
I mean, it'd be nice. Avery trying to go for that pump handle power slam, but Mars too wise to it. Avery's used that move too many times here in SOW at this point, giving Mars too much tape to study. Bulldog choke, but Mars slips free, grabs the arm in a hammerlock. Now Avery reverses it, but Mars tries to reverse through. Avery catches him front neck lock, picks him up in a power bomb.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez. Got that top wrist lock, but Mars with the ropes. Avery doesn't let go. And another body slam from Mars. This time Avery can't escape before Mars follows him outside. He's gonna have to do a little brawling.
2.
And now they're going blow for blow.
4.
Mars swapped from the uppercuts or punches into the low kicks.
6.
Did him some good favors there, knocked Avery on his ass.
7.
Count up to 7 now. Avery slips back in the ring.
Oh, come on, Mars. There
Mars
we
does
go.
2
Right
on the
back
other
in.
side, yeah.
Whew.
Double knee buster. And now a knee breaker. Mars is staying on top of this match very well so far.
Took a nasty uppercut there from the outsider.
But right back into the technical. Hammer lock, wrist lock gets reversed by Avery. Avery with a drop toe hold gets through, and a top elbow lock there. Now turned it into a wrist lock. Kneeling wrist lock. But Mars was able to get free from, the wasteland.
I think you mean the wasteland.
Wasteland. Mars, though, feeling it. Avery says again.
A wasteland.
Goes for the cover again, but ropes. Nice counter from Mars. And a kitchen sink takes the legs out from under Avery Edwards as Mars drops that leg. And then the repulsor kick. Goes for the cover. 2, 3. That was 3, right?
Wow, that looked like 3 to me. I think the ref is being a little generous here.
I was hoping it was 3 at least. Death Valley Driver, come on! This is the 3, 2, and God damn it.
Yeah, that looked like a 3.2, I think.
Fortunately, the ref has not called for the bell. And as much as I want to call shenanigans, that's John in the ring. John is a fair ref.
He needs to get the memo that we're tired of people outside of our company getting shots for the world title. And even though this is a shot for a shot at the world title, it's the principle.
Yeah, no, I get you. I just can't blame fair officiating, even if I wish it was a little skewed in our favor. Oh, boom! Huge one-arm spine buster there. And then gets kicked in the head. Counters and slips back into the ring.
6.
And now Avery follows suit. Mars doesn't even come to him. He watches and waits, studying Avery's approach. But Avery is still able to catch him, toss him into the corner.
God.
No way.
Oh,
no
God.
way.
No, no.
Boom!
Oh, my God! No!
But Mars kicks out. Counter from Avery. Mars sends Avery into the corner. Huge lariat sends him to the center of the ring. He's got it lined up. He's aiming for the rocket impact. Goes for the cover. And that's the 3.
Let's go! Let's go! Get Avery Edwards out of here. Leave his ass in South Dakota because Mars is going to Straightaway.
Yes, everybody, that's all we've got for tonight. We'll see you next week, or actually this Saturday in Las Vegas. And then the both of us will see you next week for SOW Ignition 64. As always, I'm your lead analyst, Devil D, here with my commentating partner.
MP Punk.
We're signing off.